Hello everyone, welcome to day 2 of our demonstration class, broiler production demonstration teaching. Yesterday our chicks arrived, we settled them in, gave them feed, gave them water, performed 2 basic tests on them and ensured they were okay. We found the temperature was a bit low, and so we introduced our gas brooder to keep them warm through the night. Our birds are active this morning. Before we do anything, I would like to explain some basic routines you need to carry out whenever you wake up in the morning. When you wake up in the morning, there are a number of things you should do. I'll be listing them out. As a stocksman, your senses are all involved in the brooding process. Your eyes, your sense of sight, your nose, sense of smell, your ear, sense of hearing, your hand, sense of feeling, all of these are involved in the brooding process and the raising process for your chicks. All right, so as you get close to your brooding room where your chicks are, first of all, before you open the door to where they are, pay attention. You are paying attention to hear if there is any unusual sound or there is too much quietness. You know something is wrong. Now, that attention you pay will also tell you if the birds are sick. You can hear catarrh in their breathing. Sometimes if you open the door, the new personality that came will change the state of things with the birds. But when you are there, they don't know you are there. Listen and hear. You hear sounds that will make you know if the birds are panicked, will make you know if the birds are okay, comfortable, will make you know if the birds are cold. If you've done poultry for a long while, you will know there is a sound they make when they are cold. There is a sound they make when they are comfortable. There is a sound they will make if there is a predator like a rat or a lizard or a snake in that place. There are different sounds they make. Paying attention will help you decode what happens in your absence. Now, after listening and you ascertain that all is well, or you've gotten the feedback you need, you open the door gently. There may be birds at the back of the door, so you have to open the door very gently. As you open the door, pay attention to the smell you perceive. The smell you perceive from that place will give you information on the quality of the litter material, will give you information on the quality of the environment. Is the ventilation okay? Is it stuffy? If the area is stuffy, you would immediately know. If the ventilation is not okay, you will perceive the stench of staleness in that place. And if the litter is bad, you will immediately know. Now, a bad litter, that is a bad litter, sawdust, wood shaving, carton, whatever you are using, will give off a smell of ammonia. Ammonia is what is contained in their poo. They pass out poo, and that poo mixed with water droplets from their feed, from other places, releases ammonia gas. Ammonia gas is pungent to the nose. Is a pungent smell to the nose. You will feel it stinging to your eyes. If you open it and you feel something peppery stinging in your eyes, it means the ammonia content is too much. The smell is pungent to your nose. It is too much. So it's an indication that you need to immediately change the floor of that place. So pay attention to the smell you hear, you perceive immediately you open that place. Now, also observe with your eyes the distribution of the birds. How are they distributed? Are they all gathered together in one corner? If you find them gathered in one corner, it could be the heat is too much in the other area, or it could be that they are too cold, so they are gathering themselves together for warmth. It could be that the light is more in one side and less at another area, so they are going to where light is, or the wind is too much from one angle. Just any of this. Then once you have noticed their distribution, find out why they are not evenly distributed, solve the problem. Right? So your sense of sight will also tell you if they are eating from one area, they are not eating from another area. You try to solve the problem. If the birds are all have not eaten at all, that is, they avoided food, by sense of sight, you will know as well. Then go to their water next and feel it. Check the temperature of the water. If the water is warm, is hot, you will know that the temperature in the room has been too much, and you need to change the water frequently, more frequently rather. So check the temperature of the water as well. Perceive the smell of the food. If there is anything that has passed inside the food and maybe rats or other things and defecated inside, you will see those their poo, and you perceive it, you remove it, clean it up, and find a way to block the entrance of rats and other unwanted animals in the pen. So these are some of the things you do immediately you come. I also like to encourage you to do a sound check. It's called a sound test, the responsiveness of your birds to sound. You clap your hands. You will notice that if the birds are active, they will respond to sound. Now, watch this. We are going to check, sound check. If we clap our hands and there is any bird that did not stand up or that did not turn at alert to check, we know that bird has a problem. It's called the sound alert check. You find all of them are at alert, putting their head up. They responded to sound. But if you clap and there's anyone lying down, not responding, not doing anything, you know immediately that that one needs attention. This is a sound check. You can find all of them responding to sound. They will run away from that sound area. You see, all of them are running away. It's a sign that they are active and they are responsive to sound. If you don't find this alertness in the birds, you pick up those ones that are having those issues and you give them more particular attention. These are some of the daily things you do. Even when your birds are big, stand at the door and clap or hit the door. They will all respond to sound. If they have not responded to it, there is an issue. So these are some of the things you do. After doing this, there is a routine, a line of activities you follow. We all have mentioned there is under observation. You observe your birds. Number two, when you have noticed birds that are not giving you the right signals you want, you isolate them to give them proper care. Isolation for day two like this could just be by marking them with a color to further observe them. If you further observe them and they are not doing well, you isolate them to a separate place away from the other birds so you can give them more attention. So isolation is also done after observation. You isolate birds that need more attention. Number three, you take records. You have arrived now this morning. How many birds are remaining? How many died through the night? You take records. What is the quantity of feed that they ate? Let's say you gave them 3 kg of feed yesterday. They have eaten and you find some remnants here in their feeder. The remnant in their feeder here um, makes the total quantity consumed yesterday less than 3 kg. So you will have to weigh this particular remnant here and subtract it from the quantity you gave them yesterday to get the actual quantity your birds consumed yesterday. So you take records of mortality, records of feed consumed. If you are recording water, you take record as well. If it's on a day you are taking weight, we can't take weight every day. You take weight maybe 2 times a week or once a week, depending on the size of your flock. So you take weight and also record their weight. Then you proceed to clean up. Cleaning up involves their drinker. Their drinker. Now, this drinker that has been used requires clean up, washing every day. I mean every day. When you come in the morning, take out the drinker. You are not washing this time with detergent because there is going to be water inside. If you use soap, you use detergent, you will find it that it will still keep smelling in their water. So take it out. That sponge, you have a dedicated sponge for just the use the sponge without soap, without detergent to wash the drinker by inside where the water gathers, wash it inside thoroughly, wash this cup inside as well thoroughly. You wash it, ensure that you pay attention to the edges. What we are trying to do is we are trying to remove the slime, that drawing thing that slime. We are trying to remove it and wash it away. Once you have used your sponge without soap or detergent, you have cleaned the cup inside and outside, the cover in and out, all the edges. You feel new water and you bring it for your beds. If you are adding multivitamins at this stage, you add your multivitamins. If you are adding medication, you add medication and you take the water back to your beds to drink. The feeder should not be cleaned may not be cleaned daily. It's not compulsory to clean it daily, but at least once a week, you should clean your feeders. If your beds are plenty, you could clean them 2 times a week. You wash, you take them out, you clean, remove any dried poo or whatever it's on it, make it clean, and the same way we clean the feeders, the drinkers, we clean our feeders, and then we return it back again. So after cleanup is done, we ensure that we give them adequate food and water, and then we can take our leave to come back after a few hours to check on them again. So we'll be doing cleanup this morning for our beds, and hope that they will be more comfortable to live in this place. Our cleanup for our small cubicle here involves removal of this cover we place here. We'll be removing it and putting new ones. We'll be washing our drinkers, we'll be cleaning their feeders, and then returning them back to their place here. Hopefully these birds will stay here for the next 1 week before we move away. So this is our daily routines. I hope this has been helpful to you. Please carry out this practice on your chicks. I want you to do all of this and snap videos or pictures of you doing them, upload to our group so we can see how far you have progressed with your birds. Thank you.